Good Tuesday morning or afternoon or evening or whatever it is that you are watching this video. I trust that you guys had a good and hopefully somewhat restful weekend. I hope you guys got outside at least a little bit to enjoy some sunshine before the rain again today. First, I want to thank all of you guys for putting effort into your virtual POLs. A lot of you guys got your outlines and your videos in ahead of time. Before the due dates. And in regards to that, I just want to thank you guys for the effort you've put into that and for also the communication on some of the technical issues we've had with getting videos uploaded, understanding exactly how to share them with me, whether to send them in via email, send them into the classroom. I'm going to talk about that stuff a little bit, but I just want to thank you guys for being communicative and for the most part doing really good work on that. I'm really encouraged by that, and I'm glad that you guys have been also making a good attempt to keep up with the other classes as well, for the most part. Couple things to go over really quick for this week. If you haven't turned in your outline and or your video for your virtual POL yet, unless you're one of those people who has been experiencing a certain level of technical difficulty, have already communicated with me about it, please get that done. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're having issues attaching your video to an email, try uploading it to either the Google Classroom assignment or uploading it to Google Drive and then sharing it with me. If neither one of those things is working for you, send me an email and we'll try to figure out what way we can get that thing uploaded in a way that it can be shared, okay? Issue number 2 that I want to deal with is, for right now, please try emailing me as a primary mode of communication. The vast majority of you guys are already doing this. So thank you for that. I've had a little bit of trouble with getting notifications from Google Classroom, and so there were a number of comments on the assignment that I missed. It's still okay if you put them on there. I'm going to try to check assignments at least once a day, if not more, to make sure that I'm not missing those, but I'm just not getting those notifications like I'm supposed to be getting in my inbox. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a settings issue or something going on with that. But please be advised, if you need me quickly, send me an email to my inbox. I pretty much anytime I'm at my computer, I got my email inbox pulled up and I'm refreshing it often. This week I'm gonna try to really be on top of that while I'm working at my desk. So email, text me at that Google number. When you text me at the Google number, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't texted me before, please send me your name with it, because I don't have all of your numbers saved in my Google Voice contact list. I don't know who you are necessarily when you text me from your number. Third, I want to talk about Rosetta Stone. Some of you guys have not logged on and logged any activities since we left for spring break, which is kind of an issue because if you were already behind, you're getting just that much further behind. So I really need you guys to try to take advantage of kind of the, you're not spending as much time in class. And I know we have other distractions going on, but I just would really appreciate if you guys would please log on and put some effort into trying to get caught up and get that done, okay? So on to this week's agenda, if I can scroll down my document here. Spanish, to be completed this week. We're still working on finishing Unit 7 this week, so the last 2 sub-lessons. So Lesson 3, the last listening and grammar section, and then we're going to move on to Lesson 4. So we're going to be doing the core, the pronunciation, the speaking, the review, reading, and listening. I know that sounds like a lot, but most of those are actually pretty short. They're 5 or 10 minute sections. This is just based on same type of pacing we had when we were in class, okay? Practicum this week. So that's what we're doing in Spanish, pretty straightforward. Over at least the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about a couple of different Google tools. Some of you guys are probably a little bit familiar with them, know how to use them pretty well, and then some of you guys are probably unfamiliar with them and haven't used them that much. So we're going to be kind of learning some practical skills with that. I was planning on doing this kind of regardless of this situation, because we were going to be using some of these tools in order to stay organized and collaborate on group projects for John. But since that's likely not going to occur, we're still going to use these tools and learn some things on them, because I think they'll still be good skills to have. and they're good tools that you can use for everyday life and potentially in work situations in the future to have these skills and to know how to use these tools. So I figure while we're stuck doing, remote schooling, we might as well learn how to use tools that help us in doing remote schooling, and hopefully that will also potentially help you guys if you ever have to use these types of tools in the future, or potentially maybe you have a remote job in the future and you can use these tools. So this week we're starting with probably the simplest tool, which is just Google Calendar. All right. Now, we'll be learning how to access Google Calendar as an app through our Google account, how to create events, how to set a schedule. We're also going to learn how to share calendars with others, and then you're going to learn how to set and attend virtual meetings. Some of you have already attended virtual meetings because you showed up for some of the Google Hangouts for office hours for teachers. Hold on 1 minute. My cat is crying at the door. You okay? Come here. Come here. Come here. This is my cat, Mishi. Okay, so where was I? Okay, yeah, Google Calendar, all right? We're going to learn how to use the basics of Google Calendar, all right? What you're going to be expected to do this week is you're going to be expected to set up your own calendar. You're going to be setting up next week's agenda for yourself on your calendar. You're going to share that with me, and then hopefully by the end of the week you'll have set up a meeting to attend a virtual hangout with me, just to kind of as a culmination of talking about your calendar that you created, and also just showing me that you know how to use Google Hangouts is another thing that we're going to be doing. So that assignment is going to be mostly taught through some tutorials that I create on a playlist on my YouTube channel. There's going to be a link sent to you with a rundown for this week's assignments, and you'll be able to access that playlist. And there's also going to be a document in that email that gives you directions on what you're expected to complete. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, I'm glad that you guys have been engaging with the work. I'm glad to see that most of you guys are doing really well. Hopefully I'll get the rest of my stuff that I'm still missing from you guys for POLs this week. And again, email me, text